I gotta be careful cornering on the scooter.
Yo, what is up people? How are you guys doing? Today I'm here at the park with my Varla Pegasus. The weather is nice, it's beautiful out today, and I want to talk about my Varla Pegasus. So this is just going to be a quick update about my scooter, because I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, saying that the Varla Pegasus suspension is stiff. Well, it's probably not the suspension. This scooter got a solid rubber tire. There's no air in it, it's not pneumatic, so I'm pretty sure that it's not the suspension, because I'm telling you, I've been riding this for probably 100 miles now, and it's a beautiful scooter for around $1,100 to $1,200. It's a pretty good value, and actually most of the time you can get this scooter cheaper because this is always on sale. The only thing I don't like about this scooter so far is this brake cable right here. See that? Look, if I lift it up, it's kind of getting stretched, so they probably need to fix this, but it's really not a big deal. And the second thing that I don't like about the scooter is you don't really get 28 miles of range on one fully charged battery, because I've been riding this and I only get 25 miles maximum range. You can probably get 28 miles on this thing if you're riding just on level 1, which is nobody really want to ride around on level 1 unless you're in a festival. You need to slow down. But typically this scooter, a lot of people will use this as a means of transportation. It's not going to be like you're going off-road all the time with the scooter. It's just, this is not an off-road scooter. The suspension is there just to complement the scooter for a smoother ride, but suspension wise, this is not stiff. So yeah, the only thing I don't like about this thing is this little brake cable right here and the mileage. It doesn't really get 28 miles per charge. It gets 25 miles. For me, I'm 145 pounds. Maybe for heavier people, or if you live in a place that there's a lot of hills, that range is going to decrease. But so far, the build quality, the ride performance, the motor, two 500 watt motor that can go up to 800 watt peak a piece. Yeah, it's a pretty good scooter. As a matter of fact, let's test the suspension of this scooter. There's a little hump over there, and I'm gonna go bananas full speed, and let's see how the suspension works. Let's see if we can capture slow motion on this thing. Come on. So hopefully you guys appreciate that slow motion clip. Now let's do it not slow motion. All right, let me do it again. So there you guys have it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys approve the suspension test. And again, it's kind of rough sometimes. It can be a little rowdy because of the rubber tires, but solid rubber tires is really good because you'll never get a flat. I know we got this little mechanical disc brakes right here, but I don't think you really need a hydraulic brakes. Mechanical disc brakes, you can always adjust it. Nothing wrong with it. Suspension still looks nice. Overall, it's a really good scooter. So I know that this thing can only go 25 miles per charge because yesterday I actually tested out and I actually ran out of battery. I spent my time to literally just fully charge it and drain the battery. I actually ended up pushing the scooter. So yeah, I did my own range test on this thing already. And this little D-ring right here, it's okay, but I don't really trust it because it's right now it's moving and everything. You're supposed to clip this thing right here. So every time I fold my scooter, I make sure that the screen is pointing up. That way it won't get damaged. So I specifically didn't tighten up the bolts here. That way I can move this thing freely, and I can just hook this thing up on the D-ring right there. And it's up to you if you want to pick it up from here, but I don't recommend it because again, it's just this little D-ring. This scooter is heavy, so kind of just pick it up from here. That way I can put it up in my truck. You don't really need to actually pick this thing around unless you're putting it to an apartment with stairs and everything. So yeah, so far it's a compact scooter. It's fast enough. It's not scaring me to death like my Varla Eagle one. So I think this scooter is a good value for money. Let me show you guys how to fold it again. Just like that. Hook it up on the D-ring. Boom. You can still pick it up from here, but again, I don't recommend it. Unless you can make some contraption here, put like a little strap here, that way you can pick it up if you really need to. But I didn't really have to do it because I don't have stairs and I only put it in my truck, you know, just in case I need to go to, you know, to a park like this and scoot around.
I'll be honest with you guys, at first I was having a hard time cornering with this scooter because the tires are wide. They made them wide for better traction. Since the tires are rubber and solid, there's almost no flex on them. But eventually I learned how to corner with it without getting too scared. It's a pretty fun scooter to ride, you know, especially if you're using it for commuting. Overall, I think it's a good scooter. It maxes out at 28 miles per hour, and sometimes it even goes up to 30 miles per hour if there's a tailwind behind you. But, you know, as the battery drains, your max speed will, you know, decrease, of course. The scooter still feels solid after some abuse, and I'm pretty sure it will last for a long time. Excuse me. Let me know what you guys think about my Pegasus scooter. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And always, just always, love, peace, and happiness only. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.